Hi guys, let's start by looking at my March bookings for our two properties on Airbnb. If we add all of these up, we made $9,742 the month of March. How can you get more bookings on Airbnb? I want to show you two things that I do every single day to maximize my bookings on Airbnb. Stay tuned till the end of the video to see how my crypto did today. So the first thing that I like to do every single morning when I get up is log on to my Airbnb, go to my property, scroll down to the descriptions, and change my description just a little bit. I might add the word "and." I might put a dash instead of a slash, but what this does is this updates your description. When we adjust the description, it shows up that we modified the property today, and then people can see that we're active on Airbnb. The second thing I do is I go to my Airbnb calendar and look at the pricing and adjust pricing on my calendar if the property is not rented on that particular day. So I might go up by $10, I might go down by $10, but if I am within 2 weeks and I haven't had my property rented, there's an area there that says Airbnb tip pricing. I go to the tip pricing and I match my pricing on those days to the tip pricing. It is generally about 10% lower, but you haven't got your property rented and it's only 14 days out. So in order to maximize your property, you need to rent it every single night. So don't be pushing for the maximum price just to say that you got a certain price per night. You need to rent it for more nights, and if that means you need to rent it for less money, you need to maximize how much you make on a monthly basis, not a nightly basis. Thanks for listening to my two tips that have helped us get almost $10,000 last month on our properties. Hi, thanks for joining me today. A few of the most common questions I get from new Airbnb hosts are, when do I get paid? And what about refunds or cancellations? So let's go over how do I get paid and when do I get paid. So you get paid 24 hours after the guest checks in. At least 24 hours after the guest checks in, you get an email, and that email says your money will be deposited in your account, and it's about 4 or 5 days later after that. Once you're in the groove and you've rented several times, it actually is much quicker than that. Sometimes I will get my email 24 hours after the guest checks in and my money's deposited in my account the next day. The next most common question that I get is, what about refunds? What about when the guest asks me for a refund? Well, when the guest asks for a refund, they're not really asking you for a refund. They're asking Airbnb for a refund because you haven't got any of the money yet, like I said, until 24 hours after they check in. So if they're still within their cancellation period, they can get 100% of the refund back from Airbnb. So make sure your guest knows that they need to cancel through Airbnb. They don't cancel through you, and don't cancel your guest if they ask you to. Direct them to the spot in Airbnb in which they can actually cancel themselves. Hi guys, thanks for staying tuned the entire video. As promised, I would go over my crypto. Today we started filming with a balance of 37,412. We ended up filming at 37,505, so we made about $100 on crypto today. Thank you for staying tuned for the entire video. Watch next time, everything Airbnb with me. Thanks.